But that's another big thing too. The Bears defense is one of the top ranked. I think they were 4th in overall defense, and the Lions put 34 points on them when 2 weeks prior against Carolina's defense, we couldn't even put a point on the board.
Got shut out.
Exactly.
0 points.
So,
and also, Stafford looked like prime Stafford.
Yes, we finally let him go out and sling the ball like he's supposed to. That's what Stafford's meant to do.
That's exactly what it is. Bevel got to game plan for how his quarterback needs to play. Ball slinging, throw it deep, let the wide receivers make plays, and just think, everyone, we didn't have Swift or Kenny Galladay, and we put up 34 points on the 4th overall defense.
Yeah, people have been talking this whole time. Look at how bad the offense is without Kenny Galladay. We need him, pay him, blah, blah, blah. Again, I love Kenny Galladay. He's an amazing wide receiver. He's going to continue to be an amazing wide receiver for years to come. He's only going to get better, but I just don't think that we should pay him max money to be injured and not play 16. He's never played a full 16-game season in his career, and I don't think you can pay any wide receiver that hasn't been healthy his whole career that top-tier money.
I mean, you can, but it has to be somebody that hasn't been injured as much as him.
I don't know, or it has, I mean, again, he's stepped up to that all-star level, but it has to be just like a superstar level to be able to sign like somebody you just absolutely can't live without. And as we saw, we can still put up points without Kenny Galladay. And Marvin Jones, definitely you can tell, has slowed down. He doesn't have that same speed that he used to, but he still can catch those contested balls. That's one thing he's known for, and he's still really good at that too. So, and then obviously, Cephas looked really good with that huge touchdown. And TJ Hockenson is having an all-pro year, and I think he's still leading the Pro Bowl voting for our NFC tight ends. So,
if Darrell Bevel can keep scheming the way he wants to scheme and for how he knows his offense can perform, and then once you bring Swift back that can go out there and be a runner and get 100 yards rushing game, that just makes our offense 1,000 times scarier.
Exactly.
Because
a run game on any team changes it up, because again, with Carryon and AP, no defense is really scared for a big run. Obviously, AP might break out for a huge run, but they're not
maybe
really
10, 15 yards. It's not going...
Yeah, like he used to, where he'd break out for 70-yard rushes. But yeah, DeAndre Swift is a game changer because he also brings that speed and elusiveness, and the play action comes off of that. That's a big thing. Obviously, once that defense starts getting scared of the run game, you can actually use the play action pass, and the defense will actually bite on it. That's a huge thing. I'm honestly
That's
surprised.
what I was going to bring up, and
Yeah.
that's what I was getting to, is with him being back, that defense is going to be like, all right, Swift is in. He can make something happen, do a quick little play action, the defense bite. Obviously, we all know Stafford loves throwing it deep. If the defense bites, you got maybe one corner and a safety, or even the safeties come up and bite. So then all you got to do is beat one wide receiver, Stafford, one cornerback, Stafford slings it deep, catch, touchdown, huge gain. Like, that's what Stafford loves. Stafford's a gunslinger. He loves throwing the ball downfield, and that is the offense that he needs to have, and that's why he hasn't had the success in his career, because he never had the play action.
Exactly.
If you give Stafford time and a deep ball, 90% of the time, it's going to be a great throw, and it's on the wide receiver or just the defensive back playing good.
So,
like, Stafford makes those throws, and Stafford looks elite when he does it.
yes, and he's back to looking like his old self again. Even though his thumb, I don't think, is back at 100%. He is still wearing that wrap around his hand, but I think, again, he's still slinging it like he always has. Oh, one other thing, just a little side note. A lot of people said, or Darrell Bevel did say, that he's been getting tons of calls and texts from people congratulating him on his first head coach win. And when he was asked about if Matt Patricia was one of those people, it was not. I think that just, again, goes to show how terrible of a person Matt Patricia is. I don't know him personally. I'm not going to try and tear his personality down. But again, just all these stories, all the way he treated his players, and now the way, even though he's gone, he hired Bevel. He brought him in. And even though Bevel's replacing him, we should still give him some type of congratulations. But
Well, that's when he brought Bevel in. He said Bevel was one of the smartest minds he knew, and he wanted that guy to coach his offense.
I think Patricia is just upset that he couldn't get his team to perform like that and look as happy as they did out there.
Oh yeah, that team, I said it in our latest podcast that came out a week ago. The team just does not look like it wanted to play under Patricia.
Mm-hmm.
There was no energy. The team just looked like they were just out there because they had to where this week, there was players jumping up and down on the sidelines, excited for each other. Adrian Peterson, when he ran in that touchdown, look what he did. He threw the ball on the ground and was screaming, and everyone was excited and happy, and the team just rallied together, and they never gave up, and they continued fighting, and they continued cheering each other on and being that energy that the team needed.
Mm-hmm.
And it is just like this team looks completely different, literally within a week from the Thanksgiving Day game to today.
I mean, it was 10
to
days.
Sunday, yeah, but completely different team.
Yeah,
in my eyes, it was completely different.
And I know it sucks we lost the Thanksgiving Day game, obviously, but I think it was obviously better because I don't think giving Bevel 3 days to game plan for a game was not a good idea. So it was a smart idea to wait, because then again, if you waited till after Thanksgiving, we fired him, I think it was Saturday, so that still gave Bevel basically Sunday and an entire game week to game plan, talk to the team, get things ready, and set up how he wanted to do things. So honestly, that was probably the better move. It just sucked that we probably lost a possible game that we could have won in the process, but that's here nor there now.